Hi guys, it's Miss Sherilyn with the Wayne County Public Library, and today we're going to learn all about summer things. So, summer means what to you? What do you think it means? For me, it means ice cream or fishing or going to Obi River and just laying out in the sun and swimming. Or you could go to the beach, you could go on vacations with your family. And today we're going to learn all about that. Just fun summer activities. And you can pick up your craft bag this week and we'll show you what's in that at the very end. So, let's start our summer story time. What do you think that we need? What do you think we need to go to the beach or go swimming or go to the lake? You see anything around me? Any clues? Good job. I have a towel. So I have a towel to lay on and dry off on after I get out of the lake, after I finish swimming. I also have a kiddie pool with me, so if you're at home, you can get in your kiddie pool and swim. I used to do that when I was little. I have some sunscreen, so we'll put that on since we're out here in the sun, because it's really good for you, and it helps you from getting burnt from the sun. And we do not want to get burnt by the sun because that hurts. I think it's blue. That's a weird kind of sunscreen. I don't think I've ever seen blue sunscreen. That's a little different. Me and Heather were like, we'll shake it first. If that helps any. Nope, it's still blue. If this stains my face blue, you'll know because I'll be here at the library today. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of my sunscreen and put a little bit on my face, just very little. I may need my towel after this. So I'm going to put it right here, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my cheeks. Good thing is you may not notice because with everything going on, we have to wear masks. So we're wearing masks here at the library. It kind of smells like blueberry. Let's hope this doesn't stain my face blue. I may be in some trouble. So I'm going to wipe this off my hands right quick. So today I also have my friend Mr. Crab, my friend Miss Fish, my friend Mr. Whale, and you can also look at him as a catfish. I look at him as catfish because we don't have any other fishes that we're going to go swimming with or fishing with. I have a starfish over there and a lobster. So those are my friends, and I may have some more friends behind me. So I'm also going to show you, what else do you see if you go to the lake or go to the beach? I have a, what is this? A pail and a shovel. Good job. And I have some sand that I'm playing with. Good job. I have some seashells. And they look like that. You can find those at the beach, and I find them at Obi River. I used to collect them whenever my grandparents would take me. You find a sand dollar at the beach. These are always my favorite to find. There's another different looking seashell. And if you go to the lake, you may find more like this, but they'll be super teeny. They'll be like about that big. But they're super cute. So, we're going to start today with our book, The Summer Song by Kevin Hinks. This was written by Kevin Hinks, so he wrote the words. And the pictures are illustrated by Laura Dronsky, so she drew the pictures. I already like the colors, they're really pretty. And it's published by Green Willow Books. So we want to thank all of our publishers for letting us read these stories right now because that's amazing for us to be able to do. The summer sun is a giant flower, and the flowers are like little suns of all different colors. But if I had to pick just one color, I would say summer green. Green on green on green. Summer is a green song. A song of leaves and trees and weeds and grass. Lots of grass. If there is tall grass in a field and the wind blows, it sounds like music. So do the air conditioners and the fans and the sprinklers and the lawnmowers. I'm sure you have heard all of those because I have. Most of the time, birds are part of the song, in the air, of the sky, and sometimes rain and thunder are too. I think it's supposed to storm the next couple of days. So you may see some rain and some thunder, or you may hear some thunder and see some lightning. If you lie in the grass and you're quiet and patient and lucky, you might hear a bug song, a whirling and buzzing and humming. Are there bees? Yes. Grasshoppers? Yes. Crickets? Yes. Dragonflies? Yes. And silent butterflies too. And at night, are there some fireflies? Sometimes. There's one, and another one, and another one, and another one. They're singing to each other without a sound. When there is a fog early in the morning, summer is a gray song. I think there was fog this morning. When you go to the beach or a lake, summer is a blue song. And when the sky is blue too. But the green song is still there. If you slow down and think about it, you can feel the summer song. It's warm, and then hot, and then even hotter. In the shade, it can be cool, or when you play with the hose. Those are the best times. I usually like to read underneath the tree. But when the days become shorter and the nights become earlier, the song changes. Summer gets bored and wants to try something new, something different. The song is turning, turning, turning. Do you know what it's turning into? What's right after summer? Good job, it's fall. It's turning into fall. That's my favorite. I love fall. Pumpkins and little squirrels. Leaves are changing. You think of apples. All different things. So I hope you liked that book. That was a really good book. Okay, guys, so for our next story, it is Possum and the Summer Storm. And the words and pictures, so the words that were written throughout the story, are written by Ann Hunter, and the pictures are drawn by Ann Hunter. So she did both of them. That's really cool. I love the little possums. They're so cute. Possum and the Summer Storm. And this was published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. So they published this book for her. Possum looked out one summer afternoon. "Time to come in," he called to his baby possums. "It looks like we're in for some weather." Thunder crashed and the wind howled. The possum family watched as the creek rose. "Hang on tight, children," Possum yelled as their brush pile home was swept downstream. "Oh, Papa, our home is gone," cried the young possums. "Where will we live? Where will we sleep?" Possum surveyed the soggy land below. There was not a brush pile in sight. He was good at gathering leaves, but a leaf pile was not enough. "Don't worry, children," he said. "We'll find a new home." Possum Possum climbed down. A chipmunk hopped by. "Where's your brush pile?" she squeaked. "Gone," sighed Possum. "Washed away." "Oh, bad luck," the chipmunk sympathized. "I could help you dig a new home," she offered. "Dig?" he asked. "Yes, she said. "We'll dig a bed and a bathroom and larder and..." Possum's eyes widened. "Yes," said Possum. "That sounds very nice." The possums followed the chipmunk up to higher ground. She sent Possum to gather dry leaves for bedding while she and the little possums set to digging. "Look at our new home, Papa!" cried the little possums when Possum entered. Oh, Possum looked at the door and the hole in dismay. "I'm sure it's lovely in there," he said sadly, "but I will never fit, I'm afraid." "Oh dear," said the chipmunk. "I can see that now. Well, perhaps you could use it as a basement." Possum and his children walked down to the marsh in search of a home. They found a nice one, but it was occupied, unfortunately. "Hello, Muskrat," he called. "How did you come by such a nice house?" "It's a lodge," called the muskrat, "and I built it all by myself, cattails and mud. Want me to show you?" Muskrat followed them up the rise and showed the possums how to build a dome of reeds and mud over the burrow that the chipmunk had helped them dig. A wasp flew by. "What's happening here?" she buzzed. "Possum's brush pile washed away," answered the muskrat, "and he needs help building a new home." "I can make a comb of chewed wood and saliva. It might make some nice windows," said the wasp as she set to work. Don't you think that's nice that they're all helping each other? I think so too. As they stood admiring the wasp's delicate handiwork, an areole flew in. "I heard there was some building going on and thought you might need my help," he sang. "Everyone knows a nest is best. Why sleep on the damp ground when you could swing in a nest? Let me show you." The areole wove hammock-like nest of grasses and vines in the tree above the house. That'd be super cool. They all stood back. "Oh, Papa, it's the most beautiful home in the world," exclaimed the little possums. "How could we ever thank you?" Possum asked the animals. "We could never have done it without you." And thunder rumbled. Do you think it'll stay up during the storm? I really hope so. That's such a cute little home that they helped build. "Come in," cried Possum. The wind blew, the rain poured, and the animals watched, snug and dry, from Possum's new home. Do you see all their little faces in the window? They're so cute. And the house actually stayed up. That's such a cute little story. "Come back soon," called Possum when the rain was over. "My home is your home." That was very nice, wasn't it? I hope you all liked that story. It's such a cute little story. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you, we have this cute little fish. I'm going to show you how to fish. I'm going to pretend fish. Some of you may have already been this summer. I'm going to pretend I have been too. Or you may have been camping, just different things that you do during the summer. So I have a fish with a little paper clip on top. And I have a stick with a magnet at the end. So it looks like a fishing pole, as you can see. This will be my hook. And I'm going to go fishing. Do y'all think I'll catch something? And what color do you think I'll catch? We'll generate a color. I won't look. Oh, I didn't catch nothing. I won't look. What color is that? It's a yellow caught one yellow fish. So there's one fish. Okay, it won't look. Let's see what color I do. Ah, it's almost got it. What color fish is that? I got a blue fish. So I got two fishies. And I got, look, I got two fishies. I guess I was really lucky for these. I have a blue fish and a orange fish. Good job. So we'll put that away. And how many fishes did I catch total? How many is that? We have, already we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 fish that I caught. Thank you so much for helping me. And now we're gonna read how to fish, basically. But we're reading Wishing I Was Fishing, because I wish I was. That'd be so much fun right now. And it is written by Eva Wells, so she wrote the words. And it is illustrated by, so the pictures were drawn by Chandra Dale. And it was published by Beaver's Pond Press. Wishing I was fishing. The snow is melting in our yard. Soon my dad will be working really hard. Outside with me on our big boat, we'll fix it up so it can float. I'll help him make the motor run and shine it up under the sun. We'll stock it full with rods and bait. I know that he can hardly wait to join the truck and boat parade down at the boat launch in the shade. He'll gently back the trailer in and watch the boat glide with a grin. I'll hold the rope and watch him park, and Sam, our dog, will start to bark. She'll know it's time to jump inside the boat to go for our first ride. Then Dad will march down on the dock and he will see me skip a rock. I'll close my life vest with a snap and Dad will turn his baseball cap. As we prepare to cross the lake, full throttle with a great big wake. Now some of you may go on a boat and some of you may not, that's okay. I usually like to fish from the bank. We'll cut the waves and I will jump when Dad's boat skips them with a bump. The wind will blow across my face until we find the perfect place. With lily pads and weeds so green, the calmest place you've ever seen. I'll put a minnow on my hook and throw it toward the little brook. Back in the corner of the bay where all of the big fish swim and play. Then Dad will cast his fishing line under the tree right next to mine. And we will sit so still and wait for hungry fish to bite our bait. Now bobber will bounce by the shore. Soon I won't see it anymore. I'll jerk my line and reel it fast. The greatest part has come at last. My dad will smile and so will I as my fish flies into the sky. Inside the boat, he'll flip and flop. We'll throw him back with a kerplop. Then once again, I'll grab my bait and sit back down and start to wait. We'll catch 100 fish that day. At least that's what my dad will say. But now I guess it's time for bed, so as the pillow hits my head, I'll close my eyes and make a wish that I will catch the biggest fish. In and I hope you liked that book. That was such a cute little book. I loved it. So to help us get ready for the next story, I'm going to need you to move your arms up and down. Can you do that? I'm going to go up and down, and back up and back down. Good job. So we'll go back up, back down. And here's how it's going to go. Ready? The waves in the sea go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves in the sea go up and down all day long. Okay, so the next one is the sharks in the sea go snap, 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 snap. The sharks in the sea go snap, snap, snap all day long. Okay, the next one, fish. I'm gonna do a little fish here. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the sea go swim, swim, swim all day long. And the last one, the boats. The boats in the sea go toot, 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 toot. The boats in the sea go toot, toot, toot all day long. Good job, y'all did so good. So our next story that we have, our last one, is Day at the Beach. So we're going to read all about being at the beach. This is written and illustrated by, so he wrote the words and drew the pictures, by Tom Booth, and it is published by Aladdin. So I published this book for him, and the pictures are so pretty. One sunny morning on a quiet, shady beach, as sleepy seagulls swooped and swayed to the soothing sound of the waves, Gideon and his sister Audrey raced toward the ocean. Look out! Make way! Every summer, Gideon and Audrey would build a castle together, a sand castle, and they would do it together. Gideon made sure each tower stood straight, every wall was level, and all the castle's sides were smooth. Audrey made sure the castle sparkled with shells and sea glass and a starfish on top. But this summer, Gideon had a different plan. He was going to build the most stupendous sand castle that beach had ever seen. Alone, all by himself. No Audrey. We heart Gideon. That's going to be his fans. There's a little crab crawling to it. He's going to have a gate, a big wall. Gideon's sandcastle. Me. Towers, sun, Audrey. Looks pretty upset. Sandcastles are serious business, he told his sister. Go play with Mom and Dad. The new king of the beach has work to do. That doesn't sound very nice, does it? And Audrey marched off. Gideon started digging, shoveling, burrowing, tunneling, piling, and scooping. He made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level. And just as he smoothed out the sides of the sandcastle, heads up, kid! Oh, no. Sorry, kid, next time don't build so close to our game. That was just a practice castle, Gideon replied. He picked up his tools and walked further on down the beach and just started all over again. Gideon made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level, and just when he had smoothed out the sides of the sandcastle, thump! His second sandcastle didn't last much longer than his first. His third castle would have been perfect, but it was swept away with the tide. His fourth castle would have won awards, but it shrank beneath a passing shower. His fifth sandcastle was almost legendary, but it flew away with a strong breeze. And his sixth sandcastle, woof. The dog looks so cute. That's it! Gideon's patience had run out. He grabbed his bucket and shovel and then set out to look for a new spot where nothing and no one would interrupt him. And finally he found one. Perfect, Gideon said, and he quickly got to work. Wait until Audrey sees this. I am truly the king. Gideon built and he built and he built, and then he built some more. He made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level, and as soon as he smoothed out the sides of the castle, everyone on the beach started to walk over. Awesome! Come and see what this kid has built. You are the king of the beach. How did you do that all by yourself? Gideon loved the crowd's chants and cheers, but then he spotted Audrey building a sandcastle with their mom and dad, and suddenly Gideon was feeling very lonely. He jumped down and walked across the beach. Audrey's castle didn't have straight towers, level walls, or smooth sides, but it did look like a lot of fun. Gideon glanced over his shoulder at his castle, and then he looked at Audrey's. Room for one more, he asked. Audrey grabbed the bucket from her big brother. On one condition, she said with a grin. We finished building it. Together. That was such a sweet book. I hope you all liked that book. So for our craft bag this week, we have summer. I'm going to show you what's all in there because that's super cool. So we have a summer reading bingo. So it's like little things you can do at home, like read on a Tuesday, read outside, read in a fort that you made, read after breakfast, read under a table, read by the window, read in bed, read before bedtime, read in the car, read at the library, just a whole bunch of read. And it's super cool. And then you can say, I read for blank minutes if you log each one. The next one we have, Hello Summer. And it's such a cute little coloring page that you can color at home. And then we have a seaside scavenger hunt. So if you find something smooth, a pebble bigger than your hand, something heart-shaped, a shell, something bendy, something rough, you can do this at the lake or at home, either one. If you have a little pool, you can do it at home. Or even the hose, like if you have a sprinkler system. Then we have 2 crossword searches that you can do that are summer-based. And then in your bag, you will get chalk. Who doesn't love chalk? So you can go outside and draw your own picture with some chalk. And you will also get this thing, and I will show you what it is. And you'll receive a bookmark. It'll be in the bag. So we have a sun visor. And we have yarn that we've given you. So you're going to put it in one side and tie a knot, the other side tie a knot, and then guess what? You get to wear it. You can put it behind. And it's a sun visor. But you get to decorate it first, and it'll keep your face blocked by the sun. So you can decorate that, send us some pictures in if you want to. And we want to thank you all so much for joining us. We love doing these story times. And we also have different little private story times online if you want to message us or call us at 606-348-8565 to get more information. Thank you guys so much for watching.